I am so tired of looking for a certain headband that I know that I have, and then I can't find it. So to prevent that black hole problem that you may have in your Reborn Dolly nursery, I hope that this will be beneficial to you. Hello, I'm Yvonne, and welcome to having you on. It's time for another edition of In the Crib, and today's topic is organizing headbands. It can get overwhelming finding a certain one that you're looking for, and where can it be? So I wanted to show you some organizational ideas. Let's get into sorting out these headbands. Here we go. First, I wanted to classify what I'm talking about with headbands. I'm talking about those little things that have elastic that go in a circle, and they can either have a decorative item on them or a bow or nothing at all. That's a headband. Just a headband. So I'm not talking about bows. I'm talking about just headbands for right now. And here I have a couple ideas on how to keep them together and keep them from getting lost. Well, one method I've used already is putting them all in the same place. Putting them all in a little box where I know that they are all together. But what happens is they get a little overwhelming in there, and somehow they find that secret little place to hide, so I can't find them. So here is two methods, I think, or 3 or 4, I'm not quite sure. But here we go. I just wanted to share them with you. The first way I found to organize headbands as well as make them sort of a display in your nursery, because that's kind of fun too, especially those that make their own headbands out there. I know you're out there and you want to have the prettiest ones on display. That's fun. And one way you can put them on display and make it all personal and make it themed to your nursery, whatever you want to do, is I would suggest that you get some contact paper or some wrapping paper or some tissue paper, something pretty. Not what I'm about to show you. It's just the way it starts. So I have here an oatmeal container, and you can see what I'm getting at. See, it's round. And what you could do with the container, oh, I don't want to place it right on there. What you could do with the container is once it's all decorated, right? And then with a pretty bow on top, fancy paper, whatever you want to use, is that you can place the headband around it and have it on display. See there? That's kind of nice. But if you didn't want to stretch it out that much, I know you're wondering, well, that is a pretty big container. I don't want to stretch out my headbands that much because I only have little ones, right? Well, if you have only little ones, there's another method. Is you can grab yourself some breadcrumb container or even a Pringles container, so you're getting even smaller, is that you can use this. I'll just grab this one. I see one right now. I see a little one. It's been on a preemie, and I have this little tiny one. I don't really want to stretch it out all that much to fit on that big oatmeal container. So I'm just going to put it on this little breadcrumb container, but it could be a Pringles cans too. See, imagine it decorated though. Imagine it being fancy paper, contact paper, tissue paper, whatever you want, or you could even paint it, right? You could make it very individual. So that's another method I wanted to share with you. So you have a bunch of them and you can have them on display. Well, I also was toying with other methods to keep them all together. All together, right? All together. So I resorted to the safety pin. Well, that works if you have just a few. Let's say I have my little green group over here, my little different shades of green. I can keep them all together, right? And I can simply just use a safety pin and pin them all together. But what I found is that if I wanted to get the one that's underneath, I have to take them all off and then feed it through again. That's just one method. It depends on what you want to do. See, I'll just do that right now. So through the camera yet. You're going to help me so I don't poke myself, right? Thank you for your help. I didn't want to poke myself. And just simply like that. And you have them all together. And that way, if you put them in a box they won't get all jumbled, or in a drawer, wherever you keep your headbands. So you kind of keep together. So that's one idea. Well, you're saying, well, I don't want to poke a hole, right? You don't want to poke a hole. I heard you. I know what you were saying when I was poking the safety pin through the headbands, but I could simply just put them over just like that and then close the safety pin. Yes, that's another method too. I just wanted to clarify that as well. Well, there's even another way. I'm going to use the blue ones over here. So I just grab a few blue ones. I'm just going to grab these right here. Okay. And then you can also decorate it yourself, a clothespin. See, you don't poke them, and it's a little softer and a little gentler, so you don't actually poke it through. So, but there's even another way that I think is the best way. I went into the stationery section of my store and got these rings. There's lots of different sizes. I don't know why I'm saying that, but I also found them at the Dollar Tree, and they have the littlest ones, which I really like. And you can open them, and just like a key ring, isn't that what they are? I kind of thought about using them, use them in school for keeping those flashcards together. But see, then that way you can just group them, say I have a lot more on here at the same time. You group them together, and if you wanted to take one off, just like a key, is you slide it around to the opening, and then you couldn't take that one off. I hope that you get that. It would be a lot more on there. See that? So I want to organize all my blue ones. So I put them all together, and as you can tell, they're all different shades of blue. There's so many different blues. And I'm going to put them all on one large key ring so I can group all the blues together. So when I'm looking for a blue one, I know this one's on the edge of teal, but still blue. And then this one could be teal or blue. I don't know, but it's still blue. I just have so much fun with you. I don't know. I'm like this all the time. Can you imagine living with myself? Oh. So I put them all on, as you can tell, all on the key ring. Still putting them on, and this is my group of blue. And I simply close it. I don't have to worry about them getting lost because they're on there. But let's say I wanted to take this one off. Let's say this one, because it's a unique shade of blue. So I wanted to get this one out because I have a perfect outfit I wanted to put that with. So I just slide it just like you're taking a key off a key ring. I slide it to where it opens. I take that one off, and only that one, and I can close it, and it's locked in there, and I don't have to worry about the other ones getting lost. I wanted to clarify something because I discovered something that might work for you as well. I know that I said that headbands were classified as the kind that have elastic, but you know what? I went through my collection, and not all of them are elastic type. I have some that are more natural, like a twine one. It's really cool because it has this flower on it, and it's not elastic. And I just wanted to say the key ring method would work for those type that aren't elastic but kind of keep it all together. And I also have this one, which I'll just simply put a knot on it so it can stay on the key ring. Another way to keep them all together. I do want to share with you another thing that you can do once you've loaded them onto rings, is that if you have some sort of pegboard or really decorative hooks in your dolly nursery, is that you can hang them up by the hooks, and you can see all of your headbands all on display, and you can grab which ones you want. Or you could have less headbands, but I'm not going to say that because I wouldn't say that, because you can never have too many, in my opinion. Just another way of keeping them all in order for your dolly
Just a
nursery.
short how-to. I just thought it'd be impromptu, since I wanted to put these all organized and put them all away.
Oh, I wanted to tell you, I had the shimmery ones. I decided to put the gold with the silver because they're just all shimmery. I just wanted to tell the different groupings. And the little delicate ones you see right there, little delicate ones are kind of on a creamy or white headband, the little tiny flowers. I just kind of group them all together. And then the brighter pinks with the more medium pinks, and then the pale pinks.
There's so many different colors of headbands. But I thank you so much for stopping by. I'm Yvonne. Thank you for watching, having you on. Please subscribe for more because you don't want to miss the Reborn Feel Good channel. Take care.